The criteria for being a silverback: you have to be a champion or a former champion, or you have to have fought for a title. You have to show extreme heart, extreme desire, or extreme will to win. Who am I? I'm Big Will. And what is this? It's Silverback Sunday with big faces worldwide. This week's Silverback is none other than 3-division world champion, former undisputed world champion, current WBO welterweight champion, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Last night he went up against Jose Benavidez on ESPN, and it was a hell of a fight. Terence Crawford came out in the opening bell, and, you know, it took him a couple rounds to figure Jose out. You know, Jose, he did show a good account of himself. He came out in that first round, man, he was throwing that stiff jab, and I actually gave him the first round. But after that, it was total domination by Terence "Bud" Crawford. He just was picking him apart, you know, moving in and out. Terence Crawford's stamina was amazing, that he was able to keep that stamina up from round 1 through round 12. You understand what I'm saying? Terence Crawford displayed his defense, his offense, his ability to come in and out, his ability to fight off the front foot, his ability to fight off the back foot. Terence Crawford shows you a little bit of everything last night. And, you know, people was watching the fight, man. You know, they was wondering where the power was at. They thought Jose Benavidez, you know, was taking too many clean punches and able to stand up, you know what I mean? But them punches was affecting Jose Benavidez, man. He was tearing that body up. Hella hellacious shots to the body early on. Was able to prove that, you know, it actually did work. It slowed him down in the later rounds, man. I don't want to hear all that talk about, you know, his leg or this and that. You know, if that's the case, he shouldn't have been in the ring then. If his leg was the problem, if his leg wasn't 100%, he shouldn't have been in the ring, and I don't want to hear no excuses. Terence Crawford beat that man up, and he beat him up bad. You understand what I'm saying? I was watching the fight, and Jose's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, big welterweight. And I noticed the big size difference from the beginning, man. He was much bigger than Terence Crawford, and you know, in the show, you know, it played a part in the fight, man. And that's why he lasted so long, because, you know, he was so big and durable. But hats off to him, man. He showed a hell of a chin. You know, he showed hell of a heart. You know, he showed heart all the way up through the end of the round, through the end of the fight. You know, I believe he gassed out in the later rounds, you know, especially due to them body shots, man. Them body shots was hellacious. He was throwing like 5, 6 combinations to the body. Then he would go upstairs, you know what I mean? And, you know, those shots was having a big effect on Jose Benavidez. He got some humble pie. You know, throughout this whole camp, throughout this whole process, Jose Benavidez just been running his mouth, talking shit, so disrespectful, and nobody can understand where this all came from. You understand what I'm saying? And Bomac, the trainer, was asked the question, you know, where did this all came from? And this is what Bomac had to say about it.
What do you think it is that's made Benavidez so disrespectful? Because he's supposed to be in Terence's spot, where Terence is at.
You know, and I don't understand how he thought that he was supposed to be in Terence's spot when you don't have Terence's skill set. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have the skill set. And a lot of people, you know, they were upset. They wanted Terence Crawford to call out Errol Spence after the fight. You understand? But you don't. But you're not going to get that from Terence Crawford. Every fight, you never heard Terence Crawford call out not one opponent after the fight. Now, you think he's just going to do something special because the fans want him to do it? Because you guys want him to call out Errol Spence? you know, after the fight? Did Errol Spence ever call him out? Ask yourself that. Did Errol Spence ever call him out? It works both ways, people. It works both ways. We know that Terence Bud wants to fight. You know, Top Rank has made it clear. Bo Mack has made it clear. Terence has made it clear. Like he said after the fight, I'm willing to fight all the champions. I'm willing to fight anybody. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that Errol Spence wants to fight. You know, they both want to fight. I don't understand why we're not getting this fight done, but I do believe we're closer to getting it done, and we will see it in 2019. Earl doesn't have a fight lined up. Terence just came off a fight. You know, he could heal up and rest up the rest of the year. There's no reason why we should not see that fight at the beginning of 2019, you know. And one other thing, I'm a Terence Crawford fan. I'm an Errol Spence fan. Just because I'm a fan of either one of these guys, that don't mean I have to downplay or diss the other dude. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to tear down one guy because I'm a fan of the other guy. I'm a fan of both of them. But I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm going to keep it a buck all the time. You understand what I'm talking about? And Terence Bud Crawford is the truth. He showed it last night with that hellacious right uppercut that made Jose Benavidez go night-night. And I'm sure he's eating humble pie right now with an ice pack on his jaw because his mouth was running so much through this whole ordeal. His father was running his mouth. His brother was running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good fight. Terence Bud Crawford, this week Silverback on Big Faces Worldwide. And you want to know what the former pound-for-pound king, Andre Ward, had to say when he was asked, do we think Terence Crawford is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter? Take a listen to this.
Crawford, #1 fighter in the world.
Man, I would say so because, you know, I feel like Spence and those guys, they're right there, but I feel like Terence has been doing this a little bit longer at this level. And some people cite his opponents and say, oh, he didn't fight. I don't think Terence has fought